Rank Cup is hard. I am uncertain whether I retain my placement. I hope I am absent from my main opponent's Rank Cup. Let's see what I get. Thank you! First place! I worked so hard on this Rank Cup. Level up the Yoshi, got the pink Yoshi card. What will I pull? Meh, I do not think this card was ever good. For my great effort, rubies, coins, tickets, and coins from friends. We can see my main opponent having about a 38,000 point gap difference. We can see 7 opponents scoring at least 100,000 points, and the other 9 opponents scoring less than 100,000 points. We can see 3 bots in 18th to 20th places. The bots have no loadouts and scoring information in the 3 tracks. While I show the scores and driver loadouts of opponents, I will share my experiences and feelings about Week 2 of Holiday Tour 2022. Feel free to pause the video if you want to see something more closely, such as who purchased Larry Wintertime in Holiday Tour 2022. This video may be treated as kind of like a podcast or a story time of my experiences and feelings about Week 2 of Holiday Tour 2022. By showing weekly Rank Cup results, I want to share my journey to Tier 99, the current highest tier in Mario Kart Tour as of version 3.2.0. I hope to maintain a streak of climbing up a tier, and when I reach the maximum tier 99, I hope to stay in the tier as long as possible until Nintendo decides to increase the tier cap in a future update. I really have wanted to accumulate more high-end points cap tickets. Holiday Tour 2022 brings me back memories of guesses of the new track in Holiday Tour 2020. Guesses I found were Mount Wario, DK Summit, and Snowland. Then, we found out that the track was a brand new track called Merry Mountain. I thought the best guess for a classic track would be Snowland, which debuted 2 years later. Snowland is a difficult track for me to perform non-stop combos, but I am glad that Nintendo remade the track to make it more memorable. I somewhat remembered the original Snowland track. Vancouver Velocity Track's return. We can see more of the beautiful scenery and listen to the epic soundtrack. It's unfortunate that we only have one of the tracks in one of the rank cups. I hope Larry Wintertime will be a great driver in the future. I hope that he will avoid sharing tracks with the Mii racing suits with Coinbox, Boomerang Flower, Lucky 7, or Giant Banana as a special scale. The Mii racing suits have had the base point advantage. The more you have, the higher the base points they will have. To write down my experiences, I was able to maintain a log of activities I performed in week 2 of Holiday Tour 2022. On day 8, my daily challenge pool was Dry Bones from Weihnachts Summit. I gathered my daily coins from Vancouver Velocity 2RT. On day 9, my daily challenge pool was Koopa Troopa from Vancouver Velocity R. I collected all 70% player EXP in GBA Snowland, a course I had failed to score high in the Fire Rosalina Rank Cup. On day 10, my daily challenge pool was Bowser Jr. Pirate from SNES Vanilla Lake 2. I guess that pool was a gift from Sergeant Spike. I gathered my daily coins from DSDK Pass RT. On day 11, my daily challenge pool was 10 items tickets from Vancouver Velocity 3T. Additionally, my Coins Aplenty event occurred in the Nabbit Cup. I jumped into Red Hell's multiplayer races. Due to my little time, I raced for about 1.5 hours. Then, I completed my daily task before leaving for the night holiday party. When I was sending coins to friends, I saw that Rahel was wishing me Merry Christmas, and I indirectly wished her Happy Holidays in return. On day 12, my daily challenge pool was Eggshell Glider from DSDK Pass T. When I checked my opponents in my rank cup, I was in shock. I saw an opponent scoring really high. A gift from Nintendo, I suppose. I had to plan out how I was going to invest my tickets and allocate them. I knew I was going to invest no tickets for Merry Mountain RT, which I ended up trying for a good run that I eventually obtained. Then I played a few other tracks for all cup ranking. On day 13, my daily challenge pool was Late Blueberto from DK Summit RT. My Tokens Aplenty event occurred in the Funky Kong Cup. Seeing that my main opponent made no progress, I decided to level up the King Boo Me Racing Suit to level 8 and quadruple uncap it. I invested 15 driver high-end level boost tickets and 28 driver high-end points cap tickets. Additionally, I invested 5 high-end Kart level boost tickets on the Sky Blue B-Dasher MK2. I then used 8 high-end glider level boost tickets and 6 high-end glider points cap tickets on the Icy Mario Mustache. Executing a good run, I gathered 20.5% of 70% player EXP from DK Summit RT, which was a difficult track for me to increase player EXP due to the tough bots. I played some more tracks for all cup ranking. On day 14, my daily challenge reward was the blue badge from GBA Snowland RT. My Coins Aplenty event occurred in the Dry Bowser Cup. I tried my best on GBA Snowland RT to gather 60% of 70% player EXP and eventually implemented a good run to surpass my main opponent. I held this placement for the remaining 2 hours and 14 minutes left of Rank Cup. During the wait, I completed the remaining leftover courses for all Cup ranking. Overall, I was slow for the first 4 days of Holiday Tour 2022 in preparation of the holidays. Then I had time to play on the last 3 days of Holiday Tour 2022, primarily for Rank Cup. I managed to put the time to max out the player EXP in the following track, GBA Snowland. I was disappointed that I failed to gather all player EXP in GBA Snowland RT and DK Summit RT. I hope the 2 tracks come back soon. The Ice Mario Rank Cup was harder, even with my stronger loadouts. That's because of my main opponent scoring really high. Lucky 7 Frenzies, greater effort, and stronger loadouts in Merry Mountain RT and DK Summit RT provided me boosts to score high. I was about to settle for second place and perhaps invested no tickets, but I wanted to challenge myself. Over the span of the last 3 days of the tour, I kept thinking about how I was going to beat my main opponent. I did see that my main opponent primarily invested in Coinbox drivers and have a few me racing suits. I thought the opponent would not improve significantly. I wanted to keep the non-me high-end drivers at their levels and put the high-end karts and gliders at level 7. I also wanted to keep the non-me high-end drivers, karts, and gliders double uncapped at most. Hence, I did not level up anything for Merry Mountain RT, in which I first executed a good run. I felt that the King Boo Me racing suit would benefit having 3DS Warrior Shipyard T top shelf and being quadruple uncapped for a good run in DK Summit RT. After seeing those 2 great runs and experiencing increased confidence, I invested little on GBA Snowland RT to eventually surpass my opponent. Consequently, I utilized 15 high-end driver level boost tickets, 28 high-end driver points cap tickets, 5 high-end kart level boost tickets, 9 high-end glider level boost tickets, and 12 high-end glider points cap tickets. I would rather save my tickets for reasonably difficult rank cups. The Ice Mario Rank Cup would be one of them, in my opinion. I hope to continue to collect high-end prizes in future rank cups. Luckily, I saw no ridiculous top 10 players in my opponent's list, so that I might be able to use Party Time Pauline more often. However, the main opponent could be like a top 10 player with that high score. Anyhow, I do anticipate at least one top 10 player in my opponent's list in a future rank cup as I climb my way up to tier 99. It was unfortunate that I was unable to use Party Time Pauline when going for first place. I had to try on all of the tracks. The weekends during Holiday Tour 2022 were difficult for me to play multiplayer since I spent time with relatives. I sought the opportunity to spend time with them. At least I can go to sleep after my 3 runs in the last 3 days of Holiday Tour. Time for another badge, another challenge completed in tier challenges 4. 2/3 of the way! I am maintaining the climbing streak thus far. Yay! I'll equip the badge.